News, Cal Poly's Pulse hosted several events this week to celebrate Valentine's Day and self-love.
Cal Poly students can now apply for this spring's student government elections.
And a look at the perfect Valentine's Day dinner for two.
Broadcasting from Swanson Studios, you're watching Mustang News.
Hello and welcome to Mustang News and happy Valentine's Day. I'm Sam Spitz.
And I'm Olivia Vort. Here are the top stories.
Cal Poly officials suspended new Alpha chapter of the Kappa Sigma fraternity for hazing violations. University investigations found that Kappa Sigma made pledges do push-ups as punishment for answering questions about the fraternity's history incorrectly. Alcohol was not a factor in this incident, but was involved in past fraternity pledging events. The fraternity is suspended until June 15, 2019, and on social probation until spring 2020.
19 Cal Poly students were honored at the state capitol Monday. Students were recognized on the floors of the Senate and Assembly for their awards and accomplishments in various groups and clubs on campus. The group was introduced to the Senate by Majority Leader Bill Monning and to the Assembly by Jordan Cunningham. Both men represent San Luis Obispo County. The honorees included the president of Cal Poly Rose Float Team, Sarah Novell, and member of the Cal Poly Concrete Canoe Team, Jackie Lowe, and ASI President Jasmine Fashami.
In honor of Valentine's Day, a Cal Poly program put on a series of events throughout the week.
This week, Pulse, Cal Poly's peer health education program, hosted events each day as part of their Love Carefully Week. A flower pop-up in the University Union, a sex ed forum, and a roving condom cart were part of this week's events. Today, there will be a booth on Dexter Lawn and one in the library where you can make Valentine's Day crafts for your loved ones. So what does Love Carefully really mean?
Knowing what you want, who do you want it with, and how are you going to keep yourself safe from things like sexually transmitted infections, from pregnancy, from assault. There's a whole gamut of things, and that people just think sex is sex, but it's just so much more than that. This week is all about that.
Love Carefully Week is a week to promote self-care and to provide information about sexual health.
And then we've got 5 condoms, which is the number of condoms you can pick up for free every day. So we put together a condom cart, so essentially we can walk around campus and walk around the library and deliver condoms and lube and just general good sexual well-being knowledge to our peers on campus.
While Valentine's Day has an end, feeling good about yourself mentally and physically should not. This has been Sarah Whitmore for Mustang News.
Today is the last day to participate in Love Carefully Week. And now we're going to head over to Kate with your weather.
Thanks, Sam. Another couple of days of rain are heading your way. I've got your weather forecast coming up after the break.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Maria, so how's work?
It was 4th period biology. Our students just weren't getting how easily viruses spread. So Ms. Bell and I had them role play a zombie virus outbreak. By the time they had all learned the lesson, all the living were dead. Hey, how's your job going?
That big sales meeting I planned? Next year, I might get to go.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be earthquake. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Welcome back to Mustang News. I'm Kate Hardesty here with your weather. Today's forecast is a high of 58 with a low of 47, mostly cloudy with a little bit of rain, humidity 82%, and 25-mile-per-hour winds. As we move into the North County, it's a high of 55 in Paso Robles with a low of 46. In Creston, a high of 54 and a low of 44. And as we move down to Santa Margarita, a high of 54 and a low of 45. As we move to our beaches, it's a high of 57 in Cayucos and a low of 48 in Cayucos, and in Morro Bay, a high of 58 and a low of 49. As we move down to Pismo, it's a high of 58 and a low of 47, and down to Oceano is a high of 59 and a low of 47. As we move down to South County, Oro Grande is a high of 59 and a low of 48, and in Nipomo, a high of 58, a low of 47, and as we move down to Orchid, a high of 59, a low of 47, and down to Vandenberg, a high of 58 and a low of 47. For our 5-day forecast in SLO, it's going to be pretty rainy this weekend, but as we move back into Monday, we will be seeing some sun. Now over to Rihanna with the sports update.
With all sports away this week, we got the chance to take a closer look at a lesser-known club sport team on campus.
A group made up of 25 students make up one of Cal Poly's lesser-known club sports teams, the water ski team. The team is part of the Western Conference and travels up and down the West Coast competing in tournaments in both the spring and the fall. Competitions consist of 3 events: trick, slalom, and jump. Competitors do not have to compete in all 3 events. There are individual awards for each as well as a combined team score.
It's really just a great group of kids that have the same passion for water skiing, that kind of found each other and have formed this club and found a way to bring their passion into this amazing club and getting people together and learning how to compete and going to lakes and really just getting to travel and meet other teams and kind of just continue their passion for water skiing throughout college.
And keep a lookout for them this spring at Lake Nacimiento. The Water Ski Club is always open to new members and has a winning record. Summer Santangelo, Mustang News.
Cal Poly's Water Ski Club is also the current Division II national champions after traveling to Texas this past fall and competing against teams across the United States. That's all for sports. Now back to Olivia.
The game will...
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First, I took them to feel better. Then, I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Titans go! When the Teen Titans go to the movies, they know the best way to travel is safely. To keep your child safe, be sure to use the right car seat for their age and size.
Exactly.
Hollywood, here we come! The Atom has arrived!
Have a seat, my dude. For more information on finding the right seat, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Impressive.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
ASI has opened candidacy filing for their 2019 elections.
Candidacy filing for the 2019 ASI President and Board of Directors is now open to all students. This month has been filled with informational meetings leading into the election season that will take place next quarter. Senior Jake Watkins sits on the Board of Directors on behalf of the College of Liberal Arts. He shared with us some of the responsibilities of his position.
So as a board member, I am responsible for representing the student voices at the table when we make any decisions. So I'm voting on behalf of all constituents. Then as chair of the External Affairs Committee, I'm responsible for coordinating efforts in empowering students and engaging students regarding all levels of government at the local, state, and federal level.
There are positions open on the Board of Directors for every single college here at Cal Poly. As a member of this board, one would get to have a personal impact on the future of our campus. From facilities to parking, curriculum, and more, Jake was inspired to run for the Board of Directors by students who once held his role.
After hearing their stories and how empowering it was for them to give back to the Cal Poly community, I really wanted to do that myself and begin serving students in what I feel is one of the highest capacities on this campus.
To the coming generations in student government, Jake hopes to see more unity and relationship building between the representatives so that they can work as one for all students. For more information, visit your Cal Poly portal or the ASI website. This is Hallie Silva with Mustang News.
Candidacy filing for the 2019 Cal Poly ASI election closes on February 22nd at 4 p.m.
Recently, a number of new restaurants opened along Foothill Boulevard, but its most recent business is proving to be a little sweeter than the others. Insomnia Cookies opened on the corner of Foothill and Choro. So far, the store is proving to be successful with customers willing to wait over an hour for their warm treat. Its menu offers cookies ranging from traditional vegan and even gluten-free. Whether you want an ice cream sandwich or even just a cookie, the cookies are always hot and ready to eat. Customers can go in and grab their favorite cookies. But if you don't have time to make it in or are studying late, the cookies are available to be delivered to you until 3 a.m.
And don't have plans for Valentine's Day dinner yet? Mustang News reporter Hannah Glazer has you covered.
Hi everyone, I'm going to show you a simple, easy dinner to make for Valentine's Day that'll be sure to impress Bae. To start, you're going to want to get complete pancake mix, meaning all you have to do is add water. Next, you're going to want to get something to spice up your pancakes. We chose chocolate chips and strawberries. First, we're going to start with mixing the pancakes. I know what you're thinking, breakfast for dinner? Trust us, it'll show Bae that you're spontaneous and don't play by the rules. To make 6 to 7 pancakes, all you need is 3/4 cup of water and 1 cup of mix. You're gonna wanna make sure that you really douse the pan in grease. So you can really impress your date with 2 different styles of pancakes. The first is the heart-shaped pancake. All you really have to do is pretend you're drawing a heart like you would with a pencil, but with the batter, and then fill it in. The second kind is making a heart with the chocolate chips. The best part while you wait. Now to the fun part of decorating and assembling your cakes. I'm gonna put some whipped cream to outline the heart. Just a little bit, you don't wanna overwhelm your guest. And now for the final finishing touches. Bon appetit, babe.
I don't know about you, but I'm really craving some pancakes right now. I love a good chocolate chip pancake, and that whipped cream just, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know what I'm having for dinner. I love pancakes with strawberries and whipped cream. So good, and some maple syrup.
And I think it was just like, it's a great way because college students don't always have as much money. Pancakes, perfect. Even if you're not good at cooking, that's just a great way to make a nice dinner.
Yeah, like Hannah said, you just add some water to the mix and it's super easy. You can make lots of different shapes. I might try the heart shape tonight since it's Valentine's Day, so.
I think it would have been cool if she would have tried to make like a Cupid, maybe with a little arrow.
Ooh, it sounds really intricate, but definitely.
And that's all the news that we have for you today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sam Spitz.
I'm Olivia Vort. Have a happy Valentine's Day.